welcome back to another episode of Seriously Good TV.
On this episode, we're joined by some familiar faces.
Of course, we have, on today's show, we have Jack and Lucy back in the studio. How are you guys today?
Very well, thanks.
Perfect.
Good. But first we are going to have a little VT clip from Yolanda, who can't be with us in the studio today, unfortunately. But yeah, come back for a quick catch-up, and former presenter Elliot will be doing a little quiz about some racing flags. Studio, roll the VT.
Hello, it is me, Elliot, here again. I am, of course, during this segment, just to bring you a surprise little guest. We have an old classic cast member, much like myself, but even older than me. We have, of course, Yolanda. Woo!
Even older than you. I'm not even that much older.
I meant in the sense that you started serious older, more than a at your age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyways, how have you been for the people at Sirius? How have you been recently? What have you been up to? Where are you at right now? And what's kind of going on in your life?
I've been good, thank you. I'm currently at uni, so I'm studying drama and theatre. Everything's going good. So this is how I've chosen to decorate my uni room. Got a lot of projects going on at the moment. I'm studying stage combat, which is really fun. Did like a little video essay for that, and the practicals coming up soon. Also studying avant-garde theatre, and I'm doing teaching drama. So I'll be going into not primary school, but secondary school, and doing like just one lesson with a couple of my classmates. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's everything that's going on right now.
Nice, lovely. That's awesome. Well, it's great to hear that you're doing well and you're enjoying your life. You're living your best life.
Mm-hmm.
We, of course, at Sirius have seen you from your segments on your driving lessons. Now, the big question is, how has that been going? Have we got a pass? Have we got that certificate?
I'm afraid to let you guys know that we have not yet got a pass.
No!
bit anticlimactic there. It's been 2 years since I passed my theory.
Yeah.
So I did one driving test, and unfortunately I didn't pass. But I'm at the stage now where I need to retake my theory to then book another driving test. So I'm hoping to be able to do it at some point during the summer when I go back home. Yeah. Fingers crossed. But I need to pass my theory first again, which is a bit frustrating. But yeah.
Damn, yeah. So it's just busy life right now. So you're just waiting for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Now, well, hopefully we'll see more about that soon. But of course, Yolanda, going on to this other segment we have Jack, who's he's a go-karting expert. He basically works with competitive go-karting. He's trying to work his way up and then study. I believe he goes to F1. Well, this is like the slow progression onto F1, but he's playing in all his competitive like go-karting tournaments and is doing really well, getting like the top league, I'm pretty sure. He could probably clarify that himself. But today, to honor his abilities, we are going to, and as you need to pass your theory, I know it's a bit different, but we're going to teach you a fun little quiz on flags.
Great.
Motorsport flags, to show Jack that us at Sirius also know a little bit, and maybe Yolanda knows a bit too. You feeling confident?
I guess we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to say I'm feeling confident.
Yep.
But we'll see how it goes.
All right. So hopefully you can see the slideshow on my screen.
At the moment, I've just got blank screen. Okay.
All right, nice. Oh. Okay, nice.
I can see it now, yeah.
Okay, lovely. Right. So, as you can see a beautiful flag in front of you. Now, I would like you, please, hopefully, you know what this one is?
Okay, I think I can say relatively confidently that this one's the checkered flag, and it normally signals like the end of a race.
Nice. Right, let's double check that. Let's see my funky little wonderful PowerPoint. There we go. Checkered flag, the end of the session or a race. Slow down, no overtaking, return to the pits. Good job. If we're doing a scoreboard, if the person editing this is doing a scoreboard, 2 points because you got the name and you got the description of it. So well done there. Let's go on to the next one.
Okay. This one's the green flag.
How
I
would you
think.
get that? How do you get to
That's
that answer?
I guess that one.
Yeah.
Pretty tough.
Yeah.
I'm I'm trying to think now of what it means. I want to say that it would normally signal like the start of a race.
Start of a race. All right. She's going to start of a race. Let's see if she's right. Waved. Normal racing applies at the end of a danger zone controlled by yellow flags.
I mean, at least I got the name right, I guess.
Yeah, you did get the name right. That is the point. No, that's the step forward. Nice. All right. On to the next one.
Okay. This one's the blue flag.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I was having a good start, and now this is where it goes downhill.
Yeah.
I want to say that it signals like.
No, come on.
Potentially, maybe someone needing to like return to the pits or something.
Mm-hmm. Returning to the pits. If it is stationary, it's warning another competitor is approaching from behind, and if it's waved, another competitor is trying to overtake. Stay predictable and hold your line.
Okay. It's not looking too good.
Not looking too good. Not looking too good. Well, luckily you don't do competitive go-karting and motorsports, luckily.
Fine.
Yeah. All right. Next flag.
Okay. That's the white flag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say like maybe of a vehicle. There's like a slow moving vehicle or something.
Mm-hmm. Slow moving vehicle. Is that the one that we're thinking of? If it's waved, the slow moving vehicle is on the sector of the track. Use extra caution. If it's stationary, slow moving vehicle is in the next sector. There we go. Look at that.
Okay.
Respectful points.
Yeah, I'll play that one. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. What's the next one?
Okay. I feel like if there's a yellow flag, maybe there could have been an incident or something. So it's like trying to warn the other racers.
Okay. So it's warning the other racers of an incident. If it's singly waved, there is an incident on the circuit. Well done. Slow down, gain full control of your vehicle, and overtake it. If it's double waved, danger on imminent on track, be prepared to change from your protected racing line or use evasive maneuvers. No overtaking. There we go. So yeah, there we go. Good job now. Getting more points now. See, we got a rough start, but we got there. We're getting there in the end. All right.
Right. That's the red flag.
Mm-hmm.
But I think red, I normally think danger, maybe needing to stop or something.
Mm-hmm. Having to stop the race. Single waved. There's an incident on circuit. Slow down, gain full control of the vehicle. No overtaking. Double waves. Danger and imminent on track. Be prepared to change from your projected racing line or use evasive maneuvers. No overtaking. Seriously, I was thinking the same answer as you when I think I read. I thought it was just stopping the race completely, but no, they apparently carry on. But you got to just keep it slow. So, all right, nice. Next one.
Okay. That's a yellow and red striped flag.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say it's like a warning of there being a slippery substance on the track.
Oh, okay. And we have warning slippery substances such as oil or water are on the track. There we go. If it's waved, the slippery section is imminent. So, easy points there. Lovely stuff. That's what we love to see. Well done. On to, I think this is our final one now.
Okay. Right. That's it's a 60 flag.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's like a warning to slow down the speed for some reason to 60.
Slowing the speed down to 60. Right,
yeah.
Let's see if our answer is correct. An alternate to a safety car used to neutralize a race. Slow down to 60. Maintaining the speed until the green flag signifies the race is underway again. So there we go.
Thank you.
Wow, well done. Well done. To be honest, not bad. Not a bad result. I'm pretty sure you got like half there. So
I'll take that. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
I wouldn't say it was similar to the theory test, but I think in terms of like colors, they kind of cross over.
Yeah,
So
like
not the same, but kind of similar. Yeah.
and trying to figure out what the symbols on the normal.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a little bit of trivia for you today. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully the people at home learned something. And again, thank you for catching up with us, Yolanda. We hope to do it again sometime soon.
Yeah.
But thank you very much. And thank you
Thank
for your
you
time.
very much. It was lovely talking to you guys and getting a chance to see you guys. Take care of yourselves,
And
and we'll hopefully see you soon.
exactly. Studio, Yolanda, say the line.
Bye.
That works.
So I've just had word that Yolanda got 11 out of 20 on her quiz. Do you think you can beat her?
Yeah, ideally, yeah.
You do?
I'm loving the confidence.
You're confident. We'll see later. First, we have some VTs of some things that you've been up to for the last few weeks since we last met. Should we
Yep.
take a look through those and have a chat about it?
Yeah, would be great.
Perfect. Gallery, can we get the first VT, please? So here we have you popping on a helmet and driving around a track following a car. Now, what is that car for?
That's obviously my goal in the future, to get into a car like that in that championship. So luckily enough, we was able to go around and follow it, just so I could see what it's all about.
Oh, that's amazing. So it's
Yeah.
like what you're doing now and then your future.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you have an indoor racing track. Do you do that often?
And no, I'm to be honest, I'm not as much of a fan of it. However, I'm taking part in British Schools Karting Championship, and that was the first round in Harlow.
Oh, perfect.
So yeah, I was just getting some laps around there, and it was enjoyable. We won the first round, and the next round's coming up very soon, I think. So yeah, very good.
Good luck for that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Good luck indeed.
Okay, let's go around again with this.
Yeah.
So in there you've got a
Yes,
marshal
please.
thing. So like, what's that all about?
So normally on a Thursday, I'd go around as a coach and coach the little ones wanting to be where I am now, which is a great privilege for myself, to someone asking me to do that, because that's how I started and how I got to where I am today.
Oh, that's
So it's good to
really
give it all back.
nice. Yeah, they
Yeah.
get to look up to you and like
Yeah.
see what they want to do. That's lovely. So next we have some ones of you winning trophies, I believe. There we go. Have you on a podium. So what's this one for?
This is in the championship. We have rounds, and that was one of the rounds that I won.
Oh, very
And this one is the first round of the Essex Endurance Championship. I won by a whole lap.
a whole lap.
Yeah, a whole lap.
Oh my goodness.
I normally like to big myself up in terms of like, in racing when it's wet. That's where I feel like I'm at my best.
So racing in the rain. is
yeah, in
that-
the rain. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So,
No,
yeah.
I don't think I could even drive on dry land.
I mean, when we did it, it was completely dry. And that
It was
scary
completely
enough,
dry,
like-
and we were coming off the course already.
And
It was-
the second round of that championship's actually on tomorrow.
oh, tomorrow. All
Yeah,
good
tomorrow.
luck.
Thank
Good luck
you.
indeed.
Yeah, a lot coming up as well.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So I take it that was a presentation evening that we just saw.
Yeah, I got that was the Essex Endurance I just mentioned. That was last season. I was able to pick up my trophy with my teammate.
Oh, what is that? The
So-
one you have behind you there?
No, that's not.
That's not the one.
We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that one later.
Yeah.
We will indeed. So what are the presentation evenings like?
It's a really good experience.
Yeah.
It wasn't my first one there, but the track, it was their first one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so it
Oh,
was with a
wow.
bunch of different people to last time, and
So
it's
is
a
it
very enjoyable evening
A fairly new presentation, like presentation evenings are new for them.
for them. Yeah.
Do you reckon you'll do any more of those?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the plan.
Well, next I believe we have your endurance training.
Yeah, I
So
believe so.
for your
maybe.
fitness.
Oh no, I
What's
think
it,
this is.
maybe.
This is the 24-hour race that I took part in,
Oh, the
which is the
24-hour
trophy
race.
that I have behind me.
Right,
yeah.
that's
Okay.
sorry.
This is probably
So
one of the
what is
basic.
a 24-hour race for those that don't know?
Well, it speaks for itself really. It's a 24-hour race. It was myself and 4 other teammates. We all done roughly. Well, we all done 6 hours each, and I believe I roughly done 432 laps out of the full 1,767, I believe it was.
That's crazy.
So yeah, it was a
That's
great experience.
Really No, I need to sleep. I wouldn't have been,
Yeah,
I would
was
not
gonna
have
say,
been
that's
able
like
to
a
do
long
that.
day.
But yeah, it was one of the best experiences of my life, really. It was really enjoyable. And obviously to win it, which is the main goal that we had, which we wasn't sure if we would, but we went there and smashed it.
Well done.
Thank you. It was also very good because we actually had a pretty poor start. I think we was down in 21st at some point, but we all worked as a team collectively and got ourselves back up to the top.
So was that
That's
quite a lot of people then?
incredible.
Because you're saying how you went down to 21st, so it was out of like a lot of...
Yeah, 27. Out of
27 people
yeah.
there.
And there was some very famous people there as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And there's the trophy that you have behind you.
Yeah. And then this is me doing the shoey.
The shoey.
And to be honest, it's not actually from my boot, so it was a bit disgusting.
It's not
but
from your
no.
boot.
Because
That's even worse.
I had, after this, I don't really stop. So after that, I actually went and raced at another track for another championship.
Another track?
Yeah.
After doing
Always on the
24
go.
hours, I would need at least like a 10-week nap after that.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you're like...
To be honest, I still have a few battle scars or whatever it is. I did have a nasty blister. It's healed a little bit now. But yeah, I'm still fully recovering.
Oh,
But
that's mental.
as I
Next,
said,
shall
it
we
never
talk
stops.
about your exercising regime?
Yeah.
Because there's obviously a lot more than just driving a car, is there not?
Oh yeah, a lot more. So this is, well,
This
that's
is
obviously sped up, but yeah. It's it was a good experience. Obviously, a lot of people think being a racing driver is just about jumping in the car and driving around in circles pretty much. However, there's a lot more that goes into the back behind it, which is very vital for my fitness and makes me drive the car faster and more durable.
No, well, I know when we went and did karting, I was aching for days
Yeah, I remember,
after,
like, you
and that
messaged
was
me the
only
next day
like,
and you was like, Georgia, are you aching as much as I am? Because I feel like I've just like done a marathon or something.
it really like, my whole muscles, all of my
Yeah,
muscles
no,
were just
I
so
think
seized up, I
Yeah,
felt like I
no,
couldn't
was
walk.
tired.
But yeah, no, it must take a lot of physical strength to drive a
Yeah,
car.
it does. Especially doing it for a longer period of time. It does take a lot on the arms. You see, when I first started, I used to do football all the time, so I was really skinny and like, I was tiny. But,
Really?
but doing this sport, I was able to build myself up to how I am today.
Perfect. Next, we have some of you driving, I believe.
Yeah, this was on the same day.
Now, this isn't a go-kart, is it?
No, this is the car that I followed earlier.
The car that you followed
Yeah,
earlier.
Oh, so
on
you
one of the
actually
other
got to-
pictures.
That's so cool.
But yeah, this is the JSCC Championship, Junior Saloon Car Championship. That was a scholarship, happened in, I want to February. Happened in February, so that was another good experience.
Oh, wow, so this is you training or going for a scholarship?
Yeah, to try and get earn a seat in this car for this year.
Oh,
But
wow.
unfortunately, I didn't win, but definitely learnt loads and definitely ready for next year.
Yeah, it must have been
That
like
would
something
be-
different to do, like
Yeah.
a good experience. You kind of have
that'd be
that
a good
now.
learning
Yeah.
experience. Was this what you would like to go on to alongside karting?
Well, once I get into something like this, the karting bit is still there. However, I don't go as much. But if I was ever invited to go back to do anything, I'm more than happy to do anything like that. But obviously it's two different driving styles, so once I get there, it's all about maintaining myself, performing well so people know about me and I can get sponsorship to go even further.
That's amazing. Well, obviously you're the star here, Jack, but we'd like to ask a few questions for Mum, if that's okay. So obviously Jack has a lot of races in lots of different places. What is it like driving him around a lot?
It can be quite a tough schedule,
Yeah.
and it can be tiring, and obviously he has a sibling, so you need to try and juggle the
Yeah.
pair. But most of the time very rewarding. It's a roller coaster of emotion for everyone involved, obviously more so the driver, I'd say. But as a parent, it's a commitment. It is a commitment.
Definitely.
But most of the time, because he's quite good at what he does, it's an enjoyable one.
Yeah, it makes it worth it.
It does, it
I
does.
think to get to the scholarship, I think it was about nearly 4 hour journey.
4-hour journeys.
Yeah, so very long.
Is that one of the longest, or is there longer?
Well, for what we've done, there's a lot longer. Here, I'll let you speak.
That's the longest one we've done, I think. And to make it worse, that night we had the excessive winds.
Oh,
We
no.
travelled that day, so
Amazing.
yeah, it was a tough journey to get
There's got to
there.
be some sort of commitment to do that still.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
We were determined to get there, so we got there.
No, perfect. So obviously, having Jack being into karting and into racing, Do you support him a lot morally? Like, obviously, not morally, but like just support him. How does that go?
What he's doing and stuff.
Yeah, it does require a lot of support. Sometimes he needs to be told things he doesn't want to hear.
No.
That can become quite argumentative sometimes.
I think it's better hearing it from mum than someone else.
Well, you can be the judge of that.
No.
It doesn't sound like that sometimes in the responses, but we get there in the end
Yeah.
together.
Obviously, I know that she can't drive. Well, car-wise, probably better, but in terms of actual karting-wise, I'm hearing things from her, and I'm like, but you can't really do this yourself, and it does trigger something up here. But there's a lot of people that have helped me over the years anyway, and this is, my mum's obviously one that's always with me, and it's really encouraging.
Well, it's nice to have your mum's
Yeah.
support.
It's the
because-
mental help, I think.
Exactly,
I can't tell him how to race a car because I don't know, but
Makes
it's
me then
the
support him,
the
obviously.
mental and
Yeah, of
emotional
course.
support and getting the right mindset ready for racing, really.
Definitely. Well, driving is quite a dangerous sport. Well, can be dangerous. Is there any fear at all when he's driving? Like, do you worry about him at all?
I probably should say yes, but the answer is actually no. I get so involved in the race itself that no, I forget to think about the danger. So I think
suppose, like, you're
sometimes,
quite confident in what he's doing.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
as long as he's kind of enjoying himself, you're kind of enjoying what you're seeing. Almost.
yeah. If I think about it when we're not at a race, then maybe the danger aspect might come in. But yeah, whilst we're there, his adrenaline's pumping, mine's pumping in a slightly different way. But yeah, it's more about the race and success than it is danger.
Would you ever get in a car and race with him?
No.
No. Would you let him
I did
drive
once.
you?
I did when he was about 9, and
Oh, really?
already he beat me. So yeah, I wouldn't do it again.
When he
Would
was
I?
9?
Would I let him drive me? Yeah, I think I'd probably quite enjoy that actually.
Would you?
I'd probably scream, but I'd probably enjoy
Still
that.
be enjoyable. It'd come out with like a good experience in your hands.
Yeah.
Obviously. But I'm still too young to drive, but she won't let me go drive anywhere near her car.
No.
No,
Well,
not my car.
on the topic of driving, shall we go on to your quiz?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah?
That's good.
Well, perfect. Studio, can we get the first road sign up, please? So obviously for Yolanda, we had racing car
Yeah.
flags, which I think we were sat in there earlier, and we had Jack tell us all about them all.
Yeah.
And we were just sat there like, oh wow.
Yeah.
So obviously for you, we have road signs. Okay, so the first one we have, what do you think it is?
I assume I can't get involved here. No, I can't help.
No. Because you should know these.
So I believe that is maximum speed limit of 30 miles per hour.
That would be right. Perfect. Thank you very much. Next one.
That is sign that we have when you're coming up to a roundabout. So basically telling you there's a roundabout.
Yeah.
Very good.
This one.
Ooh. That is, but I'm pretty sure there's no cars allowed in that area.
Ooh, you're close, but that means give way.
That one
Okay.
probably stumped me earlier because normally
Yeah.
it has give way written on like
Yeah.
something
But I
like
think
that,
it would have
but
given it
given that
away.
Yeah.
Next one we have.
That's roadworks. So you're coming up to a roadworks place.
It is indeed. You're too good at these.
Yeah.
You're getting through them so
I
quickly.
feel like these are a lot easier than like the flags though, because the flags are like, I know their colours, so like a lot of them will probably be kind of obvious with symbols and that, but I think with the road signs it literally kind of says what it means on there, as
Yeah.
long as you kind
Yeah.
of pick up what it's kind of meaning.
This one.
So that is cyclist place only, pretty much.
Oh, it's the opposite.
Opposite,
It's
no
no
cyclists,
cyclists.
yeah. Okay.
The next. Well, half a point for mentioning that it's a cyclist, I'd say.
Yeah.
Next one.
So that I believe is you can only have to. Ooh, okay. Well, I have two different answers, but I'm not sure what one's right. Well, they could both be wrong, but you know.
Do you want to say both and you lock in one of them?
Okay, so I believe one of them is you have to give way to the one of them is you have to go straight forward, I believe, and one of them is you have to give way to some place, I don't know.
Gallery is saying we'll take your first
Okay,
answer.
first answer. Okay.
So well done, we'll take that. That's a point. Next one.
That's a crossroads, I believe.
Yep.
That is. You're going to pass your theory in no time. Next one.
I believe that is a no overtaking lane.
Oh, he's good. He's good. I'm going to have to help you. You're going to have to help me on my theory. Next one.
No motor vehicles.
It is. Oh my God. We're going through this so quickly.
See, those two stopped me earlier, and I'm the one that's got to do my theory test.
The next one.
Believe it or not, I think that's actually a stop sign.
Is it? I don't know. Well, I'll have to check. I'll have to check. Hang on. It is a stop sign. Well done.
Thank you. That was
And
difficult,
on
that
that was very good. That was really good. What do we have?
I think, yeah, I'm safe to say you definitely
17 in
beat
total.
Yolanda in that.
Gallery is...
Confirm the total.
Gallery has just told me. So, Yolanda's score was 11.
Yep.
And Jack's score, can we get a drum roll? 17!
Yes. Thank you.
Well done, Jack. That was
Thought you was going to get up and bow.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Do you think that's like prepared you for your theory test now?
Yeah, I
earlier
did.
revision.
Obviously, there's a few that I got wrong, but yeah. Still got maybe 1-2 more years, so hopefully I can get
It's
it by that
actually
point.
like no time.
Well, thank you very, very much for joining us today. It's always lovely catching up with you both. And we love talking about karting. It's like become my new favourite topic at the moment. But yeah, we hope to see you again soon with more updates and hopefully more trophies.
Yeah,
So
I'm
thank
happy
you
to be
very
back.
much. No, thank you.
Okay, so now we're going to pass over to Lucas and Lucas's film review. So yeah, let's go over to Lucas.
Hello, Lucas.
Hello everyone, how are you everybody? I'm doing fine. First up is on tonight's film review show is Morbius, the latest Marvel movie.
Cool, so what's this one about?
Basically, it is about Michael Morbius, played by Jared Leto, who finds a cure for his disease that he had, but however it turns him into a vampire, so he must consume human blood every once in a while. But his long life friend, played by Matt Smith, might know him from a show called Doctor Who. Oh well, no one's ever heard of Doctor Who. He also gets it, and he must take him down before Matt Smith does evil things.
So who is the main character and what is he like?
Morbius is a person, and that's really it. He doesn't have any interesting characteristics, but he is a doctor, and that's all. That's really it. That's all we really know about. He's not an interesting character because the writing is
who he is.
lackluster. Like, he's a vampire, but he's also a doctor. Wow.
I mean, that does seem kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever met
No,
a
he's not-
person that's a doctor that's
The
a
writing in this film is very lackluster. Like, it is a very poorly written movie. Like, none of the characters are interesting, aside from Matt Smith's character, because Matt Smith knows this movie is terrible, and thus he is hamming it up so much. There's a bit in it where he dances, best moment of the whole movie. The rest of it can get thrown in the bin.
Okay, well on that note, how does it compare to the other Marvel movies?
Oh, it's probably the worst Marvel movie since Fantastic, the 2015 Fantastic Four movie. So yeah, it's that bad. The CGI is really bad, as you can tell from this screenshot. This is 2022 CGI, and I think the Lord of the Rings CGI is better than this. But I cannot blame the CGI department because they had some terrible shots to work with, so it isn't entirely their fault. So blame Sony, because they don't know how to do a cinematic universe.
So it's basically just a downward spiral.
Yeah, this is set in the same universe as the Venom movies. Have you seen the Venom movies? The ones with Tom Hardy.
I've not seen them, but I've heard.
Like, the performances are bad all around except for Matt Smith. The CGI is, of course, all bad for 2022. The script is lackluster. Like, there's a love interest who just exists to be a love interest.
What's the point of that?
Yeah. Like,
A love interest is a
overall,
love
this is
interest.
a terrible movie, but it's so bad it's good in a way.
Yeah, I get
If
that.
you've seen the memes on the internet, it's always like, oh, Morbius is the greatest movie ever made. Like, that kind of stuff. Please do not see this movie. Don't see Morbius. Next up is Ambulance.
Well, I hope you like this one a little bit more than you liked Morbius. What's the plot?
Basically, these two brothers, well, not related obviously from the looks of it, they are trying to rob a bank to get money. But it all goes wrong, and one of them shoots a policeman, and they must put him in an ambulance and not get the officer killed because they'll get in trouble for it. What? Doesn't make sense. You've already robbed the bank. What? Oh no, you accidentally killed a guy. Oh no, what if you killed a guy? We'll be in trouble. You've already robbed the bank. What's the point? Anyway.
What is the point? What did you think of the action? Because this is an action movie.
This movie is pretty much just an action sequence stretched out to 2 hours, 16 minutes. While some of it is really good, it does drag on a bit due to the length of the film. Next question.
So it's too much action, would you say?
No, it's too long. The movie is just too long. It's 2 hours, 16 minutes, and it's all one decent action sequence. But I will say, the main performances by the two brothers are good. Of course, one of them is Jake Gyllenhaal, which I know you guys don't like. I don't know why. You can certainly. But it's a Michael Bay movie, so there's obviously lots of explosions, lens flares everywhere.
Your type of movie or not?
If it was cut down to about 1:40, fine enough, I would have liked it more. It's based on a Danish movie, which was 80 minutes long.
80 minutes.
80 minutes, like an hour, 20 minutes.
Oh. So that's more like kind of your time now.
Yeah, so I'm like, it's too long, but if they cut down a lot of it, fine enough. Like, the chemistry between the main characters are good. Like, I can see how they can get along. But, please, Michael Bay, stop making long movies.
So it's your type of movie, not your sort of length.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Movies can be long, but it just depends on it. Next film is The Bubble.
Cool, so what's this one about?
Basically, it's about this film called Cliff B6, and they're filming it during COVID time, so it's very relevant to this how we are right now. It has a really good all-star cast, including Karen Gillan, who's in Doctor Who and the Marvel movies, and my love, Pedro Pascal. Sorry.
Your man crush.
Obviously, who doesn't love Pedro Pascal?
Obviously.
Fair play.
Okay, next question.
Is it a funny movie?
No. I laughed once during the entire movie, and that was a joke at the end credits about a Skittles movie. The only time I laughed, and it wasn't a ha-ha laugh, I was like, that kind of laugh.
An unimpressed laugh, like a
half laugh.
Yeah. It's meant to be a satire of celebrity culture and how celebrities act, but it's a really bad one. Like, none of the characters are likeable, you hate them all, so you don't care if they're in bad times or not.
Tough critic.
Yeah.
So you want to see the characters suffer, basically?
Kind of.
That's basically what you just implied.
Yeah. I mean, I know. Okay, what's the next question?
So, do you recommend it to others, and why?
No. I think just the way I've talked about it means no thanks.
Yeah, I don't think that's so.
Oh, sorry. Next film is Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
So what is it about?
Sonic, obviously it's about Sonic. He is basically his enemy, Dr. Robotnik, played by Jim Carrey, comes back from a world full of mushrooms with a guy called Knuckles the Echidna, voiced by Idris Elba.
Good old.
I like Idris Elba.
Do you?
Yeah, do you know what that is?
Yeah, of course I do.
He has such a nice voice. Okay. and Robotnik and Knuckles are trying to get something called Master Emerald, which is like the most powerful jewel in the world or universe.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and Sonic must stop them.
Ah.
Yeah, with the help of Tails. Oh, his full name is Miles Tails Prower. Miles per hour. Get it? Good. Because Sonic's fast.
That's really good.
Yeah, anyway, next question.
So, who did Jim Carrey play in the film?
He is the main villain,
Dr.
Robotnik.
How was his acting?
He's fun. He's over the top. He's over the top. He fits the character, and also he flosses.
He flosses.
He flosses. And
Jim Carrey.
floss. He's like this. If you can't floss, you'll be lost.
Oh no. I think that might be me.
I still think about it to this day. The fact being, in a movie released in this year, someone flosses.
It must have been that bad that you can still remember.
I love it. There's a lot of jokes about popular culture. There's one about The Rock and Vin Diesel, which got a laugh out of me and nobody else in my cinema. Which means randomly some guy started bursting out laughing and no one else was.
Well, it's a really awkward moment.
Lucas, do you have any photos of Jim Carrey as the evil man?
Yes.
Let's have a look.
There you go.
Oh my goodness,
he's got a big moustache.
Wow, that's a look.
Yeah, I think Jim Carrey was the best choice for Robotnik in the Sonic movies.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Who was the other person that's played them?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. There's not been another live action egg.
Oh, right. No, so I thought you said he's the best.
He was the best choice to play him.
Best choice.
Yes.
Would you have chosen anyone else?
No.
No?
No. Any other questions?
How does it compare to the first Sonic movie?
It's better because it shows a lot of respect for the games. They're like, it does, that's good. It's always nice to see in a video game movie they respect the source material. Because in a lot of video game movies, they don't care about the games. A lot of times, the people who make them don't play them. Like in the recent Halo TV series, you know what they do with the Master Chief? Master Chief, you're not meant to see his face. And in the first episode, they take his helmet off, breaking one of the key rules of Halo. You don't see Master Chief's face.
No, don't see Master Chief's face.
You don't see, that's not the point. No, enough about the Halo series, Sonic. The people complain about the human characters not getting enough screen time. They're not meant to. They're human characters. They're not Sonic, or Tails, or Knuckles. So they're not important to the plot. Overall, it is a very fun family movie that I think every family member will enjoy.
Lovely. Well, thank you very much, Lucas. I believe
We ain't done yet.
You have
It's
one
time
more.
to get the cage up in here. Okay.
What is this movie, Lucas?
The unbearable weight of massive talent is about Nicolas Cage playing himself. He's getting $1 million to attend a wealthy man's birthday party paid by Pedro Pascal. and it turns out Pedro Pascal might have actually kidnapped a politician's daughter, and he must save her.
Accidentally.
Might have accidentally.
How'd you
He might
accidentally
he might have kidnapped a politician's daughter.
Such a
Yeah.
cool thing.
I love these pictures of Nick Cage.
Okay, let's talk about this movie. This film is funny. It shows appreciation for not only the Nicolas Cage, but also cinema in general. For example, there's an entire scene dedicated to how incredible Paddington 2 is, which it is, and if you disagree, you're wrong.
Paddington 2.
Yes, Paddington 2 is incredible.
I can't say I've watched it.
Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal have such amazing chemistry together. I'd love to see them do more movies together, so yeah. Nicolas Cage, well, he doesn't go full Cage, the usual shouting and yelling. It does still feel like Nicolas Cage. The action...
Who made this? Lucas, did you do this?
That is a shot from the movie Face Off of Cage.
Got you.
I love. Yeah, the action's good. The cinematography, while the plot does become a bit simple by the end of it, but it does make up for it through how fun the characters are. And it's Nicolas Cage. I can't hate it. Even in the worst movies he's in, he's the best part of it. And do you want to know my favourite Nicolas Cage moment is ever in all of his movies? It's in his movie Vampire Kiss. It's his greatest performance, and this is a serious moment in the movie. Oh, it's going to be great. How can you misfile something? I mean, it's all alphabetical. You put it in the right file. It goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, L, M, N, Y, Z. That's all you have to do. Thank you, everybody. Overall, the unbearable weight of massive talent is brilliant. It is cinema at its complete best. Please see this movie. We need more Nicolas Cage.
What do you rate
movies.
it?
10 out of 10.
10 out of
It's my
10.
film of the year.
Nicolas Cage gets a 10 out of 10 from
Yes, of
Lucas.
course. You know there's an entire subreddit where they call him a god.
Thank you very much, Lucas.
Thank you. Have a nice evening.
Much
everybody.
appreciated. I love your segments. Thank you so much. They're always the most chaotic of the show. Thank you very much, Lucas. Okay, well, that is enough from us today, I think.
Yeah.
I think I'm tired. I'm ready to go home and sleep. But before we go, what are we going to do?
We've got a little section put together by some of the film crew, Siriusly Average Film Crew, which, that's our finally for tonight. Yeah.
Before we hand you over, we just want to say thank you very much, Lucy and Jack, for joining us today. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having us here.
No, thank you. Studio.
Roll the VT.
Damn it, goddamn it, I ran out of goddamn ideas for the goddamn Sirius. I need the disc!
Brandon, no! Brandon, no!
I need the goddamn
You said
disc.
you'd never use it.
We've run out of ideas, we've got 10 minutes to the live, come on.
No! Brandon!
I'll buy you McDonald's.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, bye. Brandon, no!
Hey guys, welcome to the Sirius studio. Here's the great host, here's Alfie.
I'm seriously sick of your sickness. I got a hole through my trousers. I hate him. You know what? I really hate that guy. All he just does is complain and moan. Oh. Wait, where am I?
Yeah, I came up with this pretty original idea. I call them talking heads. The idea is that basically we'll be directly talking to you, the audience at home. I feel like it gives us more of a connection together. It's a totally original idea that I did not steal. Yeah, can you delete that part? I definitely didn't steal from The Office. Hi guys, welcome to the technical side of the Seriously Good live show. Here's my good friend Tom. How's it going, buddy? So, you know, the thing about Sirius is we're all about innovation, you know, quality and stuff like that. Don't take any notice of that. You know, here at Sirius, you know, it's all about quality and stuff like that. Oh look! It's our good friend Lucas. Oh my god, it's Lucas.
You know, I was against this idea.
The implication that I would recast Lucas with a random person I found off the street is frankly disgusting, and I think it's just awful. I would never do that.
Is the mic on?
Yes, fake, I mean real Lucas. Can you just read the lines?
Hello, my name is Lucas Shrimpton. I love movies and read them. Hello, my name is Lucas Shrimpton. I like movies and reading books.
Cool. I'm back here with Lucas. Lucas, seen any good films lately?
I've still got a hole in my trousers from your stupid business and this stupid Sirius. Do you understand?
Great.
I don't think you do.
Thanks for watching that first episode of Seriously Average Film Crew. I hope it was interesting, gave some insights into the crew we have here. So yeah, we'll see you next week on Seriously Average Film Crew. Jesus Christ, it's the worst thing we've made. Man, Alfie Parker, we've done it. Another successful episode of Seriously Average Film Crew.
What the hell? What are you doing? Are you recasting me, bro? Are you recasting me? What's the reason? I'm done. I'm actually done. I'm done. I'll finish this.
Simplicity.
I'm done. I'm done. Suit yourself, mate.
Thanks for watching Seriously Average Film Crew, episode 2, next week.